My name is Marek Rudak. I'm a love proficiency coach. Thank you so much for being here with me in my YouTube channel. As you can see, the surroundings are a little bit different. I'm in South Carolina. In fact, you might overhear my wife talking to her uncle. Yet today, what I'd like to talk to you about is the practical side of an article that is linked right below called Appreciating the Heart Growth. So as I was reflecting on this article, it made me think of a recent relationship I developed since I quit Exxon. Let's call the guy John. I want to protect people's privacy. So John was a guy that I shared my love proficiency quiz with, and he was respectful, but based on his feedback, the story that I made up in my mind was that he thought my quiz was crap. And even in the conversation, I was like so tempted to try to convince him that he's wrong, that that he just doesn't get it and it's his problem, he needs to fix it. And even after I got done talking to him, I was tempted to write an email. So glad I didn't. Later on, John also got me an opportunity to speak at a lunch in October, which I was super excited about, but then he canceled, and I was like, man, is it because he thought my quiz was crap? I mean, that's the story that my mind was making up out of fear. And again, I was just so tempted to call him, confront him, get him to tell him the truth, and if that's true, then convince him that he's wrong. Again, so glad I didn't. Because I'll be honest with you, if I was to speak in October, I wasn't ready. I mean, I was preparing that speech and it just wasn't coming together. Interestingly enough, John called me back in January and he got me to speak at an event later on in that month, which was perfect timing because by that time I had a talk that I was really passionate about. I was ready to deliver. And as it turned out, actually, when I gave that talk at that event, I got an opportunity, an invite to do it at some other events. Way better timing that my mind could have imagined. So what am I saying, my friends? What I'm saying is, again, going to appreciating the heart growth. It's just so fascinating what happens when we don't act out of our fears of what's the worst case possible scenario that comes out of my mind. We step back, we act as the best ambassadors of Christ we can possibly be. And it's just so amazing how God orchestrates that timing in a way, better way than, again, this thing between our ears could have possibly imagined. So please, my friends, as you watch this video, please think about the relationships, how you respond to different people in your lives, and think about what could help you to create that space whenever your mind is telling you that your life is threatened, that something is not going the way it's supposed to, and the temptation is to lash out at that person by telling them that they're wrong, by writing them off or just giving them the silent treatment. Because as you give yourself space and not act on the first story that this thing comes up, you will find that as you step back and let God work relationships for you, as you pray about it, things will happen in a way that is just way beyond what this thing could possibly have us imagine. So my friends, if this message was beneficial to you, please share, subscribe, and until next time, God bless and talk to you soon.